With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Up next, one team's name will join NFL immortality at the end of tonight's battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. The moment has finally arrived, football fans. Time to close out another season, and we're underway in Super Bowl 62. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard
line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. That's him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Dak to the air here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders force the turnover on the first series of this game. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
That's good.
Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st and 10.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's go. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. 19, Tiger. Now go.
From the red zone on 1st. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Carter on the return. Spins out of one stop. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First down, here's Dak. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Cowboys, nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Carter on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott, quick throw, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Complete to number 5. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. And the direct snap goes to the up end. He's going to go for it. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
Let's go. Gravity Lions.
First down, play action. He's got it at the 5. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Cowboy 80.
Line up the design keeper. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 20-zip lead. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 21-zip already.
Cowboys, nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Carter on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, they'll run. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Dak off the play fake. Oh no, they get him yet again. Deron Bland has it. And the Raiders get it back after making their third first-half interception.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
And off to Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Buying some time right. Moving right. Airs it out. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Bronco 80.
Working inside the red zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Carter on the return. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Off the play fake. Hits Prescott. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And this is going to be Raiders football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Get it. Pass the 6. Ready.
Straight ahead with Genty. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders blowing them out now, 34-zip. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one splits the uprights, and the Raiders grow their lead yet again. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Carter on the return. only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, Riley! 26.
Now Dak to throw. Jump off caught by his back. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Offensive line fast.
It's a pickup for 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Welcome back, all. Second quarter of Super Bowl 62 just moments away. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him an out to pick up the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready? Cougar Knight, 60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
70 Timberwolves, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Escapes out to the left. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Ready?
He's got it. It's in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19. Viking, 18. Let go.
Genty. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, Riley. 2-2. 26.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. Play action, Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Let's go.
First play is going to be a to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Head to 60. Head to 60. Let's go.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs from 37.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check go.
On here with Will Shipley. Crosses midfield, still going. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Going to the ground again on first. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down.
Here we go, set.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard
Cardinal,
line.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Another one for Shipley. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More of the Super Bowl coming up on EA Sports. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawks.
Again, it's Shipley. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Set. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Working from the pistol, it's Miller. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next. I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And before the half, they're able to tack on 3 more.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Prescott takes off with it. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. On the give, here's Shipley. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.